Welcome to step 2 of your introduction paragraph, which is your context. Context is especially important and something that a lot of us, I noticed, kind of forgot in our RST writing last time in Unit 2. So the purpose of context, again, is to introduce the topic, what you're actually talking about, explaining in your essay, to the reader, assuming that they know really nothing about your topic. It's very confusing if you just jump into your thesis saying, like, here's the different ways the abolitionists fought to end slavery. If your reader's like, whoa, who are even the abolitionists? I have no idea. Assume you have to introduce it to them, giving the who, what, when, where, and why information. I provided it here for you in case you're not quite sure how you would describe that. But of course, you can put it in your own words as long as you've got the who, what, when, where, and why information. And what you can do is really structure this information in any way that makes sense to you. You can just go down the list and go the who, what, when, where, why, or you could start with the why, the where, really kind of like whatever feels best to you. That's your kind of creativity with your first 2 to 3 sentences there. But as long as you put it, all that information into 2 to 3 sentences, that's the very, very beginning, first sentences of your introduction paragraph. So let's say I'm going to start just with who. So let's say the abolitionists were, spell check, were a group of regular people. So there we go, the who. But let's say I want to go to where next. So I'm going to say across the United States. Now I've got who and where. And then I'm going to go with what, that fought to end slavery. Let's go with when, before the Civil War. So there I've got my who, where, and when in my first sentence. But now I still need the why. So I would say these people knew that slavery was wrong, and they fought to end it because of the massive inequality and suffering it created. All right, there we go. 2 sentences. Again, it's really creatively up to you. You don't have to write what I wrote. In fact, I would encourage you to put it in your own words, your own creativity in your writing. But as long as you've got the who, what, when, where, and why, you are good with your context. And that's the very first sentences of your introduction, how you start your writing.